Hey Madison, this video will be just for you. I'm sorry I did not record actually our session today. I paused it and then I didn't go back and I didn't record it. So this video will be for you. I'll go over the items really quick with you so you know what we did in class. So first I showed them a picture. They had to guess, was ist das? Oh, was ist das? Frozen. Ja, das ist Frozen. Elsa und Anna. Und heute war das Thema, do we have any family traditions? So that was our theme today. We talked about family traditions. We listened to a broadcast pretty much, and the students had to answer. Wann macht man das? Mit wem macht man das? Welche zwei Varianten gibt es? Wer macht das nicht mehr? Wie nennt man die Tradition? So what I will do is I will actually touch the YouTube video for you so you can listen to the broadcast and then you can answer those questions. And if you don't mind, just to attach it to the assignment so I can see that you did the assignment, okay? So they did talk about that. And after we talked about that, they were in breakout rooms because I wanted to know, habt ihr eine Familientradition? Familientradition. Do you have a family tradition? And they were supposed to practice, als ich ein Kind war, haben wir gern, and then whatever the tradition was, okay? And then they were supposed to tell me if they enjoyed that or not. Das hat mir gefallen, nicht gefallen. So because you didn't have a partner, you were not in class, here is your assignment now. You actually have to ask a friend. It does not need to be anyone from German class, but ask a friend if they have a special family tradition. Write it down for you because there's a Flipgrid that you have to do, and you have to have a partner. Obviously, the partner will probably tell it to you in English because they don't know German, but hopefully you can use whatever they share with you and just retell that in the Flipgrid. Okay, so that was one assignment they had. Then we talked about the traditions they shared. Obviously, we're not going to go over that right now, but if somebody had maybe one that we didn't understand or funny or weird or the same tradition, and there actually were two people who shared one same Christmas tradition, so they talked about it. And then we talked about our article, and they had a lot of time today to get started on that. So that's why you probably will be a little behind, but I'm not so worried because I know you're really strong when it comes to writing. Topic is Familien in Deutschland. And I gave them some questions that was supposed to help them to get started. For example, they could write about, was bedeutet Familie? What does that mean, Familie in Deutschland? Wie wichtig ist Familie in Deutschland? How important is it? Was macht eine Familie aus? Wie sind Familien aufgebaut? So I shared with them they can talk about different family forms in Germany and what's important to have in a family. What makes a family a family? Wer hat das Recht zu heiraten und Kinder großzuziehen in Deutschland? So who has the rights? Wer wird in Deutschland als Familie anerkannt, accepted? Kind of goes hand in hand with the other question. Wie werden Familien in Deutschland unterstützt? And that means how are they supported? And Frau Barrow just noticed unterstützt. Never mind. Und was gehört zu einem Familienleben? Was gehört zu einem Familienleben? So we shared about traditions today. So what would be traditions in Germany? That's just an idea. I gave them questions and I said, focus on maybe two of the questions and try to be able to answer them in your Aufsatz that they started today. What do you need in your Aufsatz? Let's cover that really quick too. So you need 8 conjunctions, neue Konjunktionen. I'm not talking about weil or und. I'm talking about the new conjunctions we covered. You have to highlight them in your text. It needs to have 3 paragraphs. So there needs to be a paragraph that introduces the topic, a main part that talks about the 2 questions up here, pick 2 of them, and